Yo, boys! Guess what time it is? It is Rigs of Rods comedy. Oh, wow! Sick theme song. Alright, so we have Mr. Ryan Anderson. Oh yeah, I'm the best driver ever. He's coming out onto the course thinking that he is gonna be the one and the only Gucci Gang driver. Little does he know about Mr. Tom Meents, which is also a Gucci Gang driver, Mr.Meents. So Ryano Andoson, aka, oh, wait, he's over here just obliterating the course. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Tom Meents is enraged, right? Tommy Mr. Mentsy wants to win. And he's just like, I can't let Mr. Ryan Anderson win. He's a newbie. I'm an oldie. Little does he know Ryan Anderson's been driving for 10 years. We don't talk about that. So Mr. Meents is like, I've been driving since the 90s, you little child. You're not gonna win against me. And Mr. Ryano is like, man, I wanna be Keanu, but at the same time, doggy woggy smoggy, I ain't no young boy. I'm 30. I ain't no NBA young boy. I may listen to his music, but that doesn't mean I'm him. And Tommy Mr. Meents is like, how dare you speak to me like that in that language? You gotta respect your elders, little child. And Ryano Andoson is like, well, hey, you can't talk to me like that. I'm gonna tell a teacher on you. You're 30, you idiot, Mr. Meents says. Ryan Anderson's so pissed about that conversation, he sends it, and that makes Mr. Meents even more angry. But Mr. Meents is happy when he sees Ryan's wheel falls off. Ryano's wheel is no longer. But he sees that Ryan Anderson has superpowers. Boom! His truck is still driving. Mr. Tommy Meents, not knowing what to do, he turns on telekinesis mode, wants to blow up the truck. Dun dun dun! Ryan Anderson overhears a conversation going down in the pits with Tommy Meents. I want to blow up a truck. I use telekinesis. But you don't know telekinesis, says a random guy. I'll learn it. As Tommy Meents is seeing that Ryan Anderson's truck is having engine failures, that it's not producing as much power. When he's looking at the speedometer, he sees it's only going up to 14. He's just like, it's time. His telekinesis was done, but Ryano Andoson was still going. Dun dun dun! So now his telekinesis kicked in. Boom! Explosions everywhere. Ryan Anderson, not knowing what to do in the cab of that Sunu Vudiga, he's seeing his truck is just like stuck, but not anymore. Boom! Explosions, wheels gone. Who needs wheels? All the way across the stadium. Boom! Backtrack, Mac, Big Mac, and lands. And that's the end of Ryan for now. Mr. Meents thinking he won, he can finally self-promote. So what he does is he time travels all the way back to goddamn 2002, baby. Hops in, Meents. Ryan Anderson uses some telekinesis. Some superpower. Because Meents knew that Ryan had some sort of superpower. Now, you're not barely able to hear Team Meents. Obviously, Mr. Meents is so mad. He wants everybody to hear the engine from 2002, because some people here weren't even born in 2002. He wanted people to hear the raw V8 power. And he thinks, okay, maybe I don't have my engine noises as great. But what can I do that Ryano Andoson didn't? He thinks to himself for a good 80 hours of his life. Somehow his run was going on for 80 hours and it's not even a minute. Shh. He finds out the key to a successful job. He has to turn back on his truck after those 80 hours. Some of the kids already went to high school after kindergarten. That's how long it took him. He goes for a backflip. Ryano Andoson not knowing what to do after he's trying to pull off the save. Ryano's scared. He doesn't want to see Tom Meents pull off the save. He doesn't want it. But Tom Meents does it. The professor of telekinesis does the save. Andoson is like, what do I do with my life? He pulled off the save. Ryan thinks. Telekinesis, baby. So, Ryan actually goes to a telekinesis class. 80 years later, he comes back. Mr.Meents. Hey, little fat boy. Don't call me fat. I'll call you what you want to do, little child. I'm not a little child. I'm 105. Okay, well, I'm 180, Meents says. Little do they know that they went into a time machine once again and went back to the day and age, so that Ryan Andoson still knew the telekinesis, but it was just back when they were warring out. So now they're back in present date, and Ryan's like, "I'm gonna use telekinesis on your bodiless teammates that has a broken axle and can barely even turn." Mr. Meents, being a non-believer that Ryan could even learn telekinesis, he says, "Oh, hell no, little child, you ain't learned nothing." Ryan, pissed about this situation, he uses it. Meents is like, it hasn't done anything, So now, Ryan Meents goes flying. He is screaming right now, not knowing whether or not to yeet, but he does the yeet. Trust me, the yeet doesn't go well, cause it yeets him even more. Boom, bop, tiki, tiki, ooh, wah, smeaky, smeaky. Explosions everywhere, pa-pa, ka-ka. His truck is flying out of the air. He's running over billions of people. How does billion people fit in the stadium? Well, I don't know. He is now out of the map limit, flying, soaring into the air, in his seat. Coming back down. Oh my, he does not know what to do. He is flying back down into the endless void that he lives in. He is coming down. Boom, boom, explosion after explosion. He is back on the ground. Now Ryan, knowing that his truck is no longer, somehow he finds a Superman just laying around, just like, hey, what's up, dog? Somehow Superman isn't invincible after all. So he's just like, you know what, I'm fine. I don't need Superman right now. But then he sees Tom Meents is at the weak point. Tom Meents saw that he was in the menu looking for a Superman. But then Tom Meents' truck gets driven away. Ryan Andoson goes straight for the Superman, knowing that it's its weak point and he can stick a sticker on the side on the Superman of a digger, because that's how physics work. And now he's technically driving Son of a Digger because there is a sticker on the side that says Son of a Digger, even though it has yellow wheels and red 4-link bars. It's totally not Superman. Ryan Andoson sending it. Oh yeah. It turns out Superman is invincible, but just not the outside. It's the inside that counts. Tom Meents learning this speech by the book, knowing that he has to know that the inside that counts. Dun dun dun. He sees Ryan is sending it over every jump in Invincible Man. That's what they call him back in the olden days. Back in 1942, before he was around, they just called him Invincible Man because why the goddamn hell not? So Ryan goes for a backflip and lands successful. Something Meents hasn't done yet tonight. Meents, enraged, not knowing how he can resolve this issue, this ongoing problem of his career, that Ryano Andoson is somehow backflipping over the flippy of the bat, not knowing that Ryan was getting affected by his telekinesis again. Hongo Snecky, Sneaky Bing Bop, Hongo Smackle. Explosion after explosion, noise after noise. Ryan Anderson flying through the air. His dad looking at him in the eyes. Somehow he can have eye contact when he is flying across the air, and says with eye language, that's totally a thing. You're doing garbage with your life. Ryan being so proud of himself that his dad isn't proud of him, that he goes for more. He is now in the endless void of nothingness. He is stuck on the ground. Him wanting to go back to that stadium. That's exactly what he does, ladies and gentlemen. He goes. He tries. He shall try to go back to the stadium where his life belongs. Somehow, the truck rolls over. Somehow, this isn't going well in his favor. But him not being a giver upper whopper, he continues to try. He tries indeedly hard to get back to that stadium, rolling after rolling. It is in sight. It is in his point of view. He sees his life goal. Tries to get the truck to maneuver. The truck isn't wanting it. The truck is refusing. But he does not refuse. He is flying towards that stadium with the curved wheels. But he is soon to realize that he may make it back, and he may not. Tom Meents' telekinesis kicks in again, but this time, I don't know. He tries getting closer. Ryan Anderson tries to force the telekinesis to work in his favor, but the telekinesis says, maybe. Ryan Anderson trying to force into that, but it doesn't work. But it does! He is magically right in front of the stadium, his home, his living space, his quarters of the courts, his nickel dime, his nickelback, his literal nickelback. Somehow, Ryan Anderson turns into the one and the only Jimmy Bob, running back onto the course, running on like a true champ. And there he is, sitting lonely, and Meents respecting this. Meents gives him a surprise. A brand new son of a digger. And Ryan respecting Meents, respecting Ryan, gives Meents a surprise. And what is that surprise? Meents is wondering in his head. There's nothing that he owns without Team Meents. But suddenly, Team Meents is there. The FPS drops to 2 FPS per second. But Team Meents is indeed there. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, 'cause I enjoyed making it, yeah. Oh, whoa, 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 oh, 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 smoke, smoke, whoa, whoa, bing bong, bing bing bong, ding 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 ding, monkey, 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 monkey. They don't know the power of rigs of rods. No, they don't. Thank you, little child. Alright, now seriously though, thanks a lot for all you. Love you.